You little Welcome in, my friends. It is I, Daizo. I'm doing a recap because I refused to be beaten by my best friend. But also it seemed like a particularly special year to recap, as a lot happened. So, let's begin. This is the year where I reached the 999 subscriber and 1111 subscriber milestones, which means I'm now a content creator. .asm. So thank you all for being part of the journey. We're currently sitting on 1,200 subscribers. It's only growing every day. On August 2022, I started an experiment where I upload everything from my catalog of content I made for the past 10 years. Daily. That experiment I thought would only last maybe 3 months at most. Maybe even half a year. Oh boy, was I wrong! But I did make a brief announcement that I'm taking a break from daily last video. My streak ended up going between August 4th, 2022 to January 3rd, 2025. I'm gonna upload fairly rarely this January, mostly to focus on other projects. Speaking of which... I know I wasn't able to commentate for the video, but I actually got a countdown out last year. Something strange happened while I was working on it, where I really felt like I didn't want to let Chaser down. So that's why I got it out, even though it was on time for Deadly December. But not just that, I also got a couple other scripted videos out, and I started a more loose, non-scripted video series called A Daizo Discussion Variety. So please check those out if you can. They're really fun. I finished quite a few Let's Plays this year. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Princess Peach Showtime, kinda, didn't do the post-game yet. The Fallen Star, Super Mario Starlight, Christmas Hack, Your Uncle's Closet, and Super Mario Horizon. I did mean to do one or two more, however I got affected by a throat thing, which makes it really difficult to do Let's Plays for more than like 15 minutes at a time. Still, it's something I want to pursue for the future. I didn't do too many, but I finally started streaming on YouTube. I fully migrated from Twitch because you're my audience. I love you. You love me. We're all just one big happy family. But also, well, I did have a few massive raids from Twitch. We've been live for 6 hours. What? 101 raiders? Oh my gosh, hey, wow! I've been growing this channel for the past 15 years. So instead of juggling 2 platforms, I decided to just fully focus on one. I will still be around Twitch, mostly just to join streams. And if my best friends are streaming, you might find me co-hosting there. But otherwise, I'm pretty much done with it. Rest in peace. But you ain't my niece. Now, let's go over some non-channel things. I'm not gonna name all the projects I'm working on because it's genuinely too many, but last year really was the year of finishing things. What I got out was Boxman 10 on the quest for the VIP pass. Are the enemies smarter than a caveman? 100 Rooms of Enemies, 10th Anniversary Edition. Out of a Box. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Director's Cut.
See, that didn't go as fast.
You know what? Screw it. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Tragic Fox Tales Director's Cut. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Tragic Fox Tales Director's Cut. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Tragic Fox Tales Director's Cut. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Tragic Fox Tales Director's Cut. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Tragic Fox Tales Director's Cut. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Tragic Fox Tales Director's Cut. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Tragic Fox Tales Director's Cut. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Tragic Fox Tales Director's Cut. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Tragic Fox Tales Director's Cut. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit Pilot Episode Tragic Fox Tales Director's Cut. That was 10! I dare you to do it, evil guy. The bonus rooms, and finally, the Brittle Dream. All of these hacks will be in the description. I also participated in making logos for Jump Team's Ooh, Beans hack. And also talk houses and another thing. Both hacks you should definitely check out because a lot of work has been put into them. And also, what the fuck is that? So I program bosses. That's kind of been my thing since 2021. You know, I kind of have to wonder if I... What? 15? I made 15? No, that can't be right. Yeah, okay, the 5 from Brutal Dream, the 2 from Chance, the 3 other Bowsers, 1 of them from April Fool, so that makes it 10. Oh yeah, the 3 from Boxman Tano, Neo Princess Keck from Birthday World, and Nyx from K... Oh my god, that is 15, isn't it? I can't promise I'll match this number next year, but I got some big ones in the work that I hope you'll be excited about. I compose my own music from time to time, and on this intro I've had 20 accepted. Special shout out to ones I composed for Jump Team's hack, since one of the songs got noticed by Analgesic Productions, aka the people behind Anodyne. What? But also a special shout out to my slight collab with Wyatt, who wrote a melody for the final boss against the bombastic Baron Bowser fight. One that I designed with a bit of help from Millen Pizza. I've since become a helper on Tomorrow Central, so I'll be moderating music and assembly stuff for them. Since 2021, I've been developing my assembly knowledge non-stop. You know, SES, ASM, assembly, that program language. It was time for my 2024 resolution to be achieved. Like, in the second last day before the new year. It didn't take me long to figure it out. I knew of a patch called Easy Mode 7, where it retools Tomorrow Road's Mode 7 and bypasses checks to implement Bowser's graphics. I learned how to export both the graphic and the tile map from SNES GFX, and sure enough... I've done it. After 15 years, Mode 7 is now part of my repertoire. To not spoil too much, this is not the first Mode 7 thing I did. I'm reserving my first ever use for it for an upcoming hack. Which one? Well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see. And that's it. That's it. There was nothing else that— Oh yeah, I went to a Mario-themed campsite where I taught children how to shell jump, so you better run and hide before they find you. Alright, so the future. Well, I announced like 2 hacks in December last year, but there's actually a ton of hacks that I want to get out. If I can even get 1 or 2 of them out, I would feel so free. A brand new hack intended to be the final project featuring Kraken Wolf. The subtitle is not a lie, despite being a crack game. Context. This is the game where I show you guys the character of Jinkerbolts. You've seen this guy around several times. He appeared in an old version of Bill's Adventure as the final boss, but his first proper appearance coming from Crack the Hack. These were before I learned assembly. So now with my newfound knowledge, I can do justice to this character after many years. I've gathered the same people who made the original Crack's Cafe hack, and I brought in a couple new secret members to join the project. Hope you're excited. I'm doing a complete restart of Daizo's journey, where I'm splitting it into 3 chapters. Since I'm decent at getting shorter length hacks out, I decided to adapt the first 3 worlds of the original build into its own hack. There's gonna be brand new level design, but I'm gonna recycle almost all the actual level themes. The story is getting a complete rewrite, following the same plot structure, and I want to really expand on it since it's being split into parts. Daizokin's moveset will not contain altered physics, but I want to explore some new moves for him. Stay tuned for that. Let's explore some other ones, shall we? This is a project with Evil Guy exploring the future. That's all I'll say. It'll release very soon. And this one is a full version of my bad LDC entry from 2020, and one you saw fleshed out for OMH's Springtrap boss. Stay tuned for more. There are some other hacks I want to get out this year that were previously announced. Well, maybe not this year, but let's hope this year. Okay, here we go. Law & Order Mushroom Kingdom Unit, Episode 1, Plucked Like a Daisy. Director's Cut. No, we're not doing a director's cut. That would be stupid. This is the episode with the longest development time put in, so a lot of the planning has already been done. We've proved we can get this over with within a month, but Jason Screw specifically requested this one to not be rushed. I think 2 or 3 months is more than enough time to get done, so that's what we're aiming for. I wanted to finish this in 2023. I wanted to finish this in 2024, so I guess now I really gotta finish it in 2025. It's hilarious, cause it's not a long hack, but I am literally waiting to see development of one specific code before I can continue it. But I know me and Melon were busy with Jump Team's O, and we're also helping work on both My Luigi Force Alt and Super Yoshi Land the Rescue Mission Plus with my best friend Evil Guy 0613. One or both of those are coming out before P-Switch, but I really want to get it done. Recent reception of the Alpha Sphere duology has, to be honest, not been great. What was once a series I was proud of is now, out of seemingly nowhere, a laughingstock. So it affected my want to really get started on the project. Now I want to update the first 2 games, mostly redo the audio, but I do want to also rework some of the visuals a bit. It was probably the thing that kind of caught me off guard the most near the end of 2023 and all of 2024. I do stick by the themes tackled in these projects, because I like to provide my take on hard questions like the last of civilization with a man and woman, and what happens if one can just be brought back from the dead. I'll at least say, the sequel's codename is simply 2. Yeah, I know, real creative, huh? The ending of the prequel is actually teasing a major villain of the game. Halloween 2025 is the goal, and while my first use of Mode 7 isn't for this, I plan on using it for it. So, please, stay tuned. I announced this back in 2019, but progress came to a halt when we decided we want to assist in other projects for Evil Guy, as he too is part of the creation for this. We do have some mechanics worked out, and we have all the levels planned. Just a little more polish and we can fully get started on it. I'm not sure if it'll be this year, even though it really should, but look forward to it in the future regardless. Oh, here's one you might have forgotten. Melon Pizza was asking about this one lately, and I do agree it's a project that should be done. It's not meant to be a long hack, but it's a very high-polished project with new mechanics. If you forgot what this is, it's a hack starring Jessica in a world where Jingerbolts made the world his own. I want to redo the story a bit, but the basic gist is, it's our own take of Clock Tower, mixed with a small bit of Metroidvania. I'm not sure if it'll be done this year, or even next year, but regardless, it'll come out at some point. A lot of announcements in relation to the Mushroom Kingdom Beyond the Worlds, huh? Indeed. This year, I'm going to be just a tiny bit more selfish, and work on a lot of stuff in relation to my own projects. I may still appear in a couple of collaborations, and there's a few bosses I want to finish for people, but I'm more motivated than ever to really get the ball rolling for the future. Let's loop back around to my plans for this channel. I had intended to make the top 10 best Daizo levels list before the Halloween video, but when the holidays came around, I knew I had to shift priorities. Now that the top 5 horror SMW ROM hacks of 2024 came out, that means it's next on the chopping block. However, that's not the only countdown I want to do. Since I am a bots designer, I'm wanting to do my own boss list, counting down my own best fights. Regardless what the list ends up being, I hope to have more than one come out this year. Review videos of ROM hacks has always been up in my mind, and I really want to try to get at least one out this year. I've attempted to do a few in the past, but none of them made it past the scripting, because I have this issue where the more that I work on something, the more I start to hate what I write and basically want to restart it. One doesn't sound like a lot, but it is for me. I got a couple in my mind, but I'll save it as a surprise for which one I do. Despite my throat troubles, I want to find a way to continue shining a spotlight on ROM hacks, especially in the age of Daizo that we're currently living in. It was fun playing some Mario Starlight and Horizons on the channel, as well as getting to show you guys my own playthroughs of Mario Wonder and Showtime. Stay tuned for the future, my friends. Things might just get right back at ya. And I think this video is longer than I care to admit. I kept the editing more lax to get the video out, but I hope you all had a good year, and let's hope to continue forward towards 2025 and beyond. This is Daizo, and it is never goodbye, it is always a see you later. Take care, everybody.